Hey Sunshines, it's Kristy and thanks for stopping in. I am so glad you're here. So for today's video, I have yet another fabulous new to the channel subscription box. I was kind of blown away. About a month ago, I asked 6 specific questions here on YouTube, and one of them was what kind of subscription boxes that you wanted to see. And you guys said kids boxes. Now my kids are a little bit older, so I think I tend to forget about them, but I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna show kids boxes, let's show them in the summer when mamas and grandmas and caregivers need a little extra support. So when I went to Sub Summit, I was looking for really, and I'm gonna be picky about the kids boxes, let me just tell you, I was looking for really high quality kids subscription boxes and just boxes that were a little bit different from ones you were gonna see on the other channels. And I met Connie, who is a pediatric occupational therapist. She created this box called Big Play in a Box. And literally from the moment she started telling me about it, I was sold. Now you didn't know me as a younger mom, but I am a big, huge proponent of reading to my children. We have almost all of the books from our children when they were little. Either I can't get rid of them or my husband, and so we just figured one day maybe we'll have grandkids and we'll be able to use it. But the concept of this box is that they give you a book, and this box is for ages 3 to 8. They give you a book, you read the book to your children or your child, and then there's activities that are centered around the book. So you're gonna get like 3 to 4 craft projects, you're gonna get some sensory play items, you're gonna get 1 to 2 toys, which are going to encourage active play. I think there's a kitchen activity in here. So whether it's a really hot week and you wanna read the book and do one thing on the first day and then pull something out every day after that. I remember going on vacation when I was little to like aunts and uncles' house who didn't have kids, and it was boring. So taking a box like this on vacation with you so the kids can do that. A lot of times when you're having a family reunion, the adults want to sit around the table, and so having a craft or something that you can set up for the kids to do is really a great idea. So I loved everything about the concept of this box. Now it's $55 a month, and she did give me a code for 15% off your first box. There is going to be a weekender box coming, I believe, next month. So if $55 is a little steep for you, definitely look at maybe the weekender box. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to dive in, and we're going to see what's inside. First of all, this box, I do not know how much it costs to ship, but it is so incredibly heavy. I'm dying to see what is inside. So when you open it up, this is the May 2022 box, just FYI. She sent me a past box. If you're dying to get this box, you can probably email her and ask her if there's any left. She's very, very nice. And it says what's in the box. You have a little QR code right there where the arrow is pointing, so you can look inside. There's going to be a book, and I'm not going to share everything else because we're going to open it. So let's do that. All right. The first thing she sent me is a little card. This may have the discount code. Let me read it and make sure. Oh, okay. We talked about this. She said, because I don't have little kids, if I wanted to donate this box to a children's hospital, that I was perfectly, she was perfectly happy for me to do that. Now, I just met a lady who works for hospice, and I am considering volunteering with hospice. I'm not sure if I'm like strong enough to do that. I'm really considering it. But I also thought maybe I'd reach out to her. Maybe there's a kid of a family member in hospice that might be able to use it too. So this box is going to go to somebody special. Okay, so she's got lots of play here, which I like. She gives you ideas for everything and how to do it. It says, thank you for purchasing Click Clack Moo Farm Box. This box is extra special for me as I am an Iowa farm girl at heart. I have such fond memories of our farm animals growing up and the predictable wake up, well, sometimes, to the sounds of animals doing their morning thing. Start with reading the book included. Take your time with getting through all of the things. Make this a month-long discovery of all things farm. Make some memories and enjoy one another. Okay, so let me see. I don't know if I can go in order, but I'm going to try. So the first thing she said is called Pig Pen Slime. Now, if you have kids, you know slime is where it's at. This is also a sensory activity. It says 2 sensory medias in 1. I love the texture of these little piggies and how much fun adding them to the slime for double the fun. Perfect to pack for a road trip to a restaurant. Great for a fidget box to pull out when you need to make that important phone call. I love sensory. So you get the little pig pen slime. This is slime. And you get the little piggies, and they're like really soft and like squishy little piggies. So they're fun to like have in your hand. Okay, so that's the first thing. You know what? Let's go to the book first, though. You know what I mean? Where is my book? Here it is. Okay, so here's the book that's called Clack, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. And this is a Caldecott award-winning book. We always looked for these stickers when we were looking for books for our kids because they were always really good. Oh, this has got a CD. So if you're on a road trip and your car has a CD player, oh, we loved that when our kids were little. Okay, so here's the book that you read. Then you've got the Pigpen Slime. Okay, the next thing you have is a card game. It's called Mimi Q, Make the Right Face. I wonder if it's like a memory game. It says Mimi Q is a silly card game to play. I recommend keeping the cards on your kitchen table for an after dinner game. It will encourage the kids to stay put and finish their meal. We are big proponents of this too. We always had games or something around our table just to like extend mealtime, but to get people to eat too. I also felt like kids talked a little more when we were around the dinner table. It says, plus it's a great way to talk about emotions and help your kids develop language and strategize ways to manage big feelings. I think you will get some laughs. Oh, okay, so this is funny. I think this would be funny with my teens. Okay, so you get a picture of an animal, like say this one, and then you've got to like mimic the face of it, and then you can say like, what's the emotion? What do you think this cow is thinking? Oh, that's really cute. All right, that's adorable. Right, so that was the first card. The second one is a field corn sensory play. Okay, so it looks like this. So we have a big Ziploc of corn. It says, I'm here to tell you that bringing out a sensory box like the one I'm setting up will literally change behaviors from overreacting and underreacting to engaged and communicative immediately. Simply dump your corn into an empty box. Your items are shipped in. Add your wood pieces from the tractor stacker or other farm figurines, tractors, dump trucks, small cups for filling and dumping, and watch your child be mesmerized for great lengths of time. You may want to take this activity outside as the dust from the corn is a bit much initially. You can share the corn in the box and bring it out, or store the corn in the box and bring it out when you need a free 15 to 30 minutes. You can use it as a nightly calm down toy. You can also use it for creative engagement or means to broaden vocabulary and animal facts. Literally any age or developmental stage has the potential to joy maybe even yourself. So grab some cups, grab some tractors or cars or whatever. And I will say my kids loved, we always had like rice or beans in something like this. And I love that you can just reuse the box, seal it up and pull it out when you need it. So you dump the corn in here. How many times do kids love like even just pouring from one cup to another? Really, really cute. Okay, so that was the next item in here. And she kind of shows you using the box some ideas. You can just store everything in here. If you've got any of those like Play-Doh shapes, those make really good items to put down in your corn too. Okay, the next thing, oh, I made these with my Girl Scouts. These are so fun. They're a bird/squirrel feeder. She found this on recycle.com. You're gonna need a toilet paper roll, a string pipe cleaner, peanut butter, or anything else that will avoid nut allergies like sun butter or something. For a fun way to use up your field corn if ready to dispose of, find a way to benefit the animals that surround us. Take a trip to the park, lake, spread the corn, toss it into a pond or lake. Discuss all the animals that can benefit from your child's generosity. Or for a fun activity, make a feeder. Spread the peanut butter or whatever butter your child can have that's allergy-free on an empty toilet paper roll and then roll it in the corn. Allow your kids to do the spreading with a safe table knife. It's great practicing for a challenging skill. Poke holes at the top and use the string to tie it off and allow it to hang from a tree branch. Your kids will enjoy checking it through the day or day to day to see if the fruits of their labor have been enjoyed by nature. And you can kind of see the little guy right here hanging up. So with just a few basic items from your house, using up that corn. Okay. All right, we have this little guy. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's a bag of goodies. Let's see. Okay, so this is called animal stickers, and inside you also have a bunch of paper of all the colors in the rainbow, and these are all stickers and little popsicle sticks. It says, sometimes we just need to forget about directions. Even I forgot that sometimes it's just best to not provide any boundaries. I have provided a multitude of stickers and paper that you can take along on an outing where your child may need to have a busy activity or can sit down together to make it a little more organized. Kids love stickers. 50-year-old women love stickers too, just saying. And paper. These stickers work on developing a tricky little pinch in order to peel off the backing. I encourage you to let your child go to town with these. There may be no organization to the madness, or you may see that your child is thinking a little deeper with their pictures. If able, I encourage having out scissors and glue, and they may surprise you with what they create having all of those tools combined. I threw in a few mini craft sticks with potential for fence building, barn building, trees, whatever their creativity will take them. Enjoy the break for a few minutes while they engage. I always like to have stuff like this when I was trying to cook dinner, because I called that the witching hour, when everybody was like acting crazy. So this is perfect. There's tractors, there's cows. Here, let's open them just in case you want to kind of see. But just some simple sheets of paper and some stickers. She added a few popsicle sticks. She said if you want to throw some scissors in the mix and some glue, you could do that too. Probably the glue would be great for these little tiny popsicle sticks. But look, there's all kinds, I mean, a whole bag. Oh, there's a couple pigs, like a little bitty pig and a bigger pig. There's sheep. Oh my goodness, there's a little farm girl. Look how cute she is with her little pigtails. These are like those like squishier stickers too, which are nice. There's a tractor. Oh my gosh, there's a little redheaded farm boy. He belongs in my house. There's chicks. So you get the picture. A big, huge box of stickers, or bag of stickers. Okay, that's a really cute idea. All right, the next thing in here, look at this toy. Ooh. This is called the Tractor Stacker. You can do it as a balancing game or a character play set. Oh, neat. So you can set this upright and try to let them balance it. It's perfect for a family game night. Okay, let's see what it says about that. This is cool. I love a nice wooden set because it doesn't, I don't know, get yucky. It says, have I told you how excited I was to find this toy? Have I told you how even more pleased I was to find out the quality of it? Well, I'll repeat myself. I love this toy. There are so many ways to enjoy it. First, of course, there is the game. Play competitively back and forth or cooperatively as a team to see how many animals you can stack on the tractor. Throw the animals in your dry corn sensory box for endless ways to creative play. A great place to develop language, work on animal sight words or beginning letters, either writing or sounding them out. She also says that you can use the paper and stencil around the different shapes. So that's a great way to use that. It says work on cutting skills. Level 1 and 2 kids provide a thick, dark circle around to make cutting developmentally appropriate. Level 3 can work on small edges and corners. So younger kids, you can just do a circle and have them try and cut out the circle. And the older kids, you can probably have them try to do the actual shape, which helps with their cutting skills. This is such a well done box, isn't it? I have to say, I'm feeling like I'm gushing a little bit, but it's so good. This is a nice item. Okay, the last thing is, this says Pigcraft, something so cute about piglets. You're gonna need scissors, crayons, and glue. Is there something in here? Hold on, I'm gonna miss something. Yes, I missed this guy. Okay, here's a little page with shapes. Okay, and it says you color the shapes pink. So you could actually run this through your copier a couple times if you have more than one child. And it says, begin with choosing which medium to color with and what color to use. Honestly, I personally would not want to squash their creativity. Let them choose whatever color they desire, as well as whatever coloring tool. I love mini tools for little hands, broken crayons, pips, squeaks, markers, etc. Cut out the pieces. Level 1 kiddos may be able to cut the circles out. I intentionally made the borders extra thick so their success rate may be greater. As well, I recommend cardstock over regular paper to allow beginner cutters and not to frustrate them easy. She thinks of everything. Remember, progress over perfection, and level 2 and 3 cutters will be able to cut out all the shapes. It says cut or tear out any shapes from the black cardstock to become the mud puddle. Oh my goodness. So see, the black paper that she's got attached to this one is actually for the mud. It says glue pieces to roughly resemble the above. So all of these pieces make the pig. Do you see? How brilliant. Honestly, your kids' projects will have so much more character than mine with their various skill levels. Isn't that neat? This is a really good box. So you see what I mean? You can read the book, the story, every single day to your kids and then pull it out once a day and do one different craft. And I like how you can take the tractor stacker and put it in your corn sensory box. How cool is that? I definitely think this is well worth the $55. I think these are things you can do over and over and over again. When my kids were little, we had a couple friends that lived not too far away from us. And so we would take their kids and watch them on a Friday night. So I would have 4 kids and then she would take our kids on a Saturday night while we went on a date. And so having things like this where you could just copy it and do it with 4 kids is a fabulous idea. I really like that. And 2 or 3, like the little kids, the big kids would go upstairs and the little kids, I could pull out the corn activity for them. I don't know. I think this is a really, really great box. This is a brand new box. It's a startup box. So if you like supporting small business, this is definitely the way to go. I think your kids will love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will be back for another one tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.